me hot. Yeah. Got me hot.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome to another edition of Bro Talk Live. With that show in late night. For you, us, Bro Talk. We're always on the next main man, Jason. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us on a Tuesday night. It's an eventful Tuesday night. This is going to be a great show. A lot of politics, a lot of hilarity to go on as well. Let's kick it over to my main man, Dex. What up, bro?
Dexter Stuckey here. Guys, look, I'm just going to come out and say this. Last week, I had COVID. And guess what? It's okay to have COVID. I was at work today, and they were tiptoeing around the fact that I had COVID. I'm like, I had COVID, not chlamydia. Like, y'all don't have to be afraid to say it. Guys, COVID is just like having a damn cold these days. We need to cut this out. Stop trying to pretend like, oh, I didn't have COVID. I didn't have COVID. Like, yeah, I had COVID. That's what I had. And it was so bad that it took out my hair away. So y'all better be careful out there and make sure y'all mask up.
Okay. Did you stay home for still the mandatory 2 weeks? Like, what's the
Well, first off, it ain't even mandatory 2 weeks anymore. Like, you get COVID, they'll be like, go ahead and drink you some ginger ale and come back to work tomorrow. Like, they are not serious about COVID no more. It's ridiculous out here.
Sad. How the guys?
There's no real COVID days no more.
Not one.
They're having boosters at my job next week. For I think if you're getting booster number, I think 4 and 5 or something. Like
Nobody's giving booster.
You're not.
Yeah, we had enough.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I might get a little boosted actually after going through it last week. Stick me up, please.
I only had one COVID shot, like way back when it first started.
You've also been very sick.
I never had COVID though.
You don't know if you don't test, so I get you.
No, I literally had to get tested every day for work.
And that's another thing. Why do people think it's a badge of honor to never have had COVID? Okay, you didn't have COVID. Okay.
Yeah, your punk ass got COVID. They couldn't even breathe. Punk ass lungs.
They're gonna be living
Y'all
while
are so ridiculous. People literally act like if they've never got COVID, like they're like Superman or something. Okay, you ain't get COVID. Okay.
I might be a little super.
You ain't
Anyway,
super nothing.
Thank you. I'm doing great. Wonderful.
Thanks, Bill.
Good evening. As you all see, I've changed my name here because I figure maybe if I just identified as the entire country of Ukraine, maybe my president would give a damn about me too.
Ooh.
I am happy though that there's progression. There's no THE listed in front of that word that you have as your name. So I'm very proud of you for that. So shout out to you.
Me a moment. I'm going to tell you. I'm on the way. I started calling Czech Republic the Czech Republic. I no longer call it Czechoslovakia. So we're moving.
I didn't know where you were going with that heavy.
I didn't know where you were going with that either. I was actually getting very scared.
Hand the paper in the dumb button.
That causes the longest pause in my life. I was like, oh, what's happening? All right, guys. Politics. Whoa. Let's get to it. Oh, well, we no longer have a Speaker of the House, guys. Republican sycophant, Kevin McCarthy, the spineless one, who we knew this was going to happen the moment he gave them people the ability to have one person come down and vote his ass out. They did it. They've ousted him as Speaker of the House for the first time in American history. We do not have a speaker because he was fired by his Republican counterparts. Here's his Wikipedia page to make it official.
Not former. They got that up there quick.
And this all started because Kevin McCarthy was able to work with President Joe Biden to avoid a government shutdown. That pissed Matt Gaetz off.
So, Mr. Speaker, just tell us, what was in the secret Ukraine side deal? What commitments were made to President Biden to continue the spending of President Biden in exchange for doing things for President Biden. It is becoming increasingly clear who the Speaker of the House already works for, and it's not the Republican conference. Mr. Speaker, I would ask that these questions be answered soon, because there may be other votes coming today or later this week that could be implicated by the answers to these questions. Members of the Republican Party might vote differently on a motion to vacate if they heard what the Speaker had to share with us about his secret side deal with Joe Biden on Ukraine. I'll be listening. Stay tuned, and I yield back.
That was nasty. That was nasty. McCarthy's response to that, bring it on, period.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh.
famous last words. Consider it brought. Action number one.
Chaos is Speaker McCarthy. Chaos is somebody who we cannot trust with their word. The one thing that the White House, House Democrats, and many of us on the conservative side of the Republican caucus would argue is that the thing we have in common, Kevin McCarthy said something to all of us at one point or another that he didn't really mean and never intended to live up to. I don't think voting against Kevin McCarthy.
So that was the start of his little forced ousting of trying to take a vote on whether or not Kevin McCarthy would be ousted. But as we all know, Kevin McCarthy is pretty popular in the Republican Party, 95% of Republicans on his side. But, that's not really enough when all you need is 5 people to vote you out. McCarthy had people, though, willing to go to bat for him, and it got kind of spicy with this guy.
I keep wondering, what is going on? Are we redefining what conservative is? What's going on in this country today? What's going on in this body? Where you have Freedom Works, Heritage, Chip Roy, and Jim Jordan say something's conservative, and these folks say it's not, and they're right. And all of a sudden, my phone keeps sending text messages. Text messages saying, hey, give me money. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, give me money. I filed the motion to vacate. Using official actions to raise money. It's disgusting. It's what's disgusting about Washington.
So that was a direct shot at Matt Gaetz, who apparently had his campaign send out messaging saying that he had a motion to vacate. Matt Gaetz, for his part, was forced to speak from the Democrat side. This is like intriguing television this morning. I was watching it while I was at work. It's crazy. He was forced to speak from the Democrat side because Republicans wouldn't let him speak on their side. Like, they took all the mic. And so this is what he had to say in response to someone browbeating him over shilling for dollars.
I take no lecture on asking patriotic Americans to weigh in and contribute to this fight from those who would grovel and bend knee for the lobbyists and special interests who own our leadership, who have boo all you want, who have hollowed out this town and have borrowed against the future of our future generations. I'll be happy to fund my political operation through the work of hardworking Americans, $10 and $20 and $30 at a time, and you all keep showing up at the lobbyist fundraisers and see how that goes for you. I reserve.
Got them together.
That one's in the back sleeping. That one was in that back sleep.
That's me. That's all.
He was back there sleeping. This guy right here. Hold on, let's see. Let me get you out the way. There you go. This one in the
red tie.
Red tie.
That boy's
And the one behind him sleeping too.
Been up there all
Red tie and tie sleep.
I don't think Red Tie's sleeping. I think he's in an eternal rest.
the boy is in heavenly peace.
There were reports that since they only needed 5 Republicans to vote yes to ousting McCarthy, some Republicans reached out to Democrats to potentially steal some votes. But House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries nipped that in the bud before the votes were cast for his part, saying House Democratic leadership will vote yes on the pending Republican motion to vacate the chair. They let them know no hope coming from them. Okay.
I said what I said.
Y'all did this, y'all laid in it. And they voted. They only needed 5 Republicans to vote them out, and baby, they cleared that. They got about 8, 3 extra just in case. So right now, currently, Representative Patrick McHenry of North Carolina, a Republican, was appointed Speaker Pro Temp, according to the AP. So he doesn't have any power, but he's quote unquote Speaker, kind of in name only. And here is the final gavel, the legendary gavel.
On this vote, the yeas are 216, the nays are 210. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table. The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
Solemn.
It's never happened on Nancy's watch in Nancy's house.
Wouldn't have ever. And they caught Kevin McCarthy out there taking his little walk of shame.
Congressman, will you resign? What's next? Congressman, will you resign? Will you resign? Will you put yourself back on the ballot, sir? Did you mock the congressman's face? Don't quote me on it.
He looks totally shocked, like absolutely bewildered.
Background, like that. Bring it on! Like he was like, "Oh, they brought it."
Okay.
Wait, can I ask a question though? Just to make sure I'm hearing this right, y'all educate me on this. So Matt Gaetz was upset with Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy because he decided to do a deal with Joe Biden, right? And it's like, you're working with the Democrats. This is the problem. The same Matt Gaetz stood on the Democratic side and ousted this same man for working with the Democrats.
He said it was only the mic.
Yeah, but like you literally are working with them to oust this man. Like you need their help to get rid of him. So like you're literally working with the Democrats to get rid of him.
Dex, I'm going to put it in terms that we all can understand, and maybe our viewers will understand this also. Okay. Matt Gaetz is Matthew and Beyonce Knowles. Kevin McCarthy is Latavia, Latoya, and Farrah. All together. The Republican Party is all of Destiny's Children.
And
they told him
it's literally playing the same exact way. They got their luggage. He got his luggage.
Very nasty. What people are saying, Trump should come back and be Speaker of the House. I'm not sure how that will work, especially since he has a bunch of court appearances.
They just come up with anything to bring Trump in.
Jim Jordan was on TV shilling for Trump. I told him to get up off his knees for once. My God. And you know, it's possible, I guess, that you can still do it, but unlikely that he would be able to serve in any capacity as Speaker of the House. Trump's also said he doesn't want to be in any other thing but president. So there's that.
He has a choice.
Also, you can't be the Speaker of the House of Representatives if you're not in the House of Representatives. You have to be a United States representative to Congress.
I feel like he had to be elected for that. So I don't know how that works. Just pick somebody out of the audience. Hey, you want to be?
Who you want to do it? You want to do it?
Duck, goose.
Or maybe someone will resign and have Trump take their spot. I don't know how that.
Because they're only 900
point. Because, like, for instance, when Dianne Feinstein died, the California governor appointed somebody to take her spot.
What did she do though?
Die.
Exactly, and that's what everybody else is going to do too.
So maybe somebody got to die. Look for Trump. I'm not saying that's too far. People are willing to go there for Trump. You see it.
Oh my God.
I need to get in this. I need to get in this House of Representatives. They nasty like that. I need to jump on in there.
Yeah, but will you be in there sniggling and whatnot out loud? We'll have to put you out. You be sending videos and stuff.
Right.
Oh, you know I would.
All right. So with that, it is time to get to This Week in Trump.
This week in Trump. This week in Trump. This week in Trump. This week in Trump.
Can you play that one more time?
Okay,
please. This is what we are.
This week in Trump. This week in Trump. This week in Trump. This week in Trump.
Who did that?
The only show on the internet with This Week in Trump segment.
You gotta keep your friends closer, your enemies closer. So we gotta have a segment. You know, you like that little imaging? I thought that was nice. threw that together last
Nice
night.
From whence did that theme song come?
That was AI generated.
I don't believe that.
I did. I'll show you where I got it from. I typed that bad boy on it, gave it a little beat.
That's so good.
This week in Trump, Trump shows up to court. As he promised, Trump shows up in court to fight for his name, writing late Sunday. I'll toss it to you, Trump. There you go.
Right. Well, I just want to make sure, because I know how you liberals do. You got a witch hunt, you got a hoax, all kinds of things. I didn't know if you want to give it to me or not.
So let's get it going.
Right, I just want you to know that I'm going to court tomorrow tomorrow morning to fight for my name and reputation against the corrupt and racist Attorney General Letitia James, who campaigned on getting Trump, and a Trump-hating judge who's unfair, he's unhinged, and vicious. In pursuit of me, he values Mar-a-Lago, the grandiose Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, that I built at $18 million, when it's worth 50 to 100 times that amount, at least. His valuations are fraudulent at best, in pursuit of election interference, and worse, much worse. This whole case is a sham. See you in court Monday morning.
So we did see Trump in court. You're working really good on that snort. That's perfect. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. The prosecution's alleging that, they're trying to get $250 million from Trump. They say that Trump defrauded banks and investors by wildly overstating the value of his properties and other assets, something he addressed earlier in the week when he was surrounded by a bunch of his supporters.
Did you overstate the value of your properties, sir?
What about Scott Paul? Is that a coward?
Why did you overstate the size of your Trump Tower apartment by 20,000 square feet?
Why can't you remember? Why do you read that? Wait,
so why did you remember? So why did you overstate the size of your apartment by 20,000 square feet? You said your apartment was valued.
My financial statements, just for you, by the way.
You said it was valued.
It's a big deal. My financial statements are much lower than the actual net worth. This judge and your fake Attorney General of New York, who's driving business out, who's letting murderers run all over the city. They don't do anything to murderers that are running all over the city. The Attorney General is a racist, Letitia James. She ought to be ashamed.
You don't overvalue your apartment at $320,000.
So she's a racist. Okay, that's new. To that, sorry, let's skip ahead a little bit. Trump was in court, photoed in court. Here we go. Pictures. Looking very happy to be there, flanked by his lawyers. Thrilling.
That one almost looks like Ivanka.
Yo, I feel all perched up like that. What's wrong with that?
That's a new face.
He did not have a good time in court. He was told that he would not be able to have a jury, something that he alleges he was surprised by, even though his lawyer didn't file for him to have a jury.
Well, I think that was very good. That last 5 minutes was outstanding, because the judge essentially conceded that the statute of limitations that we won at the Court of Appeals is in effect. Therefore, about 80% of the case is over. I was going to come out and say that, as you know, we're not entitled to a jury, which is pretty unusual in the United States of America. So we think it's very unfair that I don't have a jury. But the judge's last statement was very fair. And if I read it right, I'll let perhaps one of the lawyers speak to it. But Cliff, maybe you'll speak to it if you would. But the way I interpret that, and the way everyone else in the room seems to interpret that, is that the statute of limitations is a very real thing in this country.
Literally said nothing in that press conference.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not one thing. A bunch of words.
Not one thing. He did retweet this or repost this on True Social, talking about the judge's principal law clerk, who he alleges is Chuck Schumer's girlfriend.
You probably just made that up completely.
He reposted this on True Social, and that ended up getting him a gag order from the judge, who says, consider this statement a gag order forbidding all parties from posting, emailing, or speaking publicly about any of my staff. So Trump is unlikely to get any reduction in that $250 million settlement that he seems to owe. He also might be jailed for contempt if he decides to go against this gag order. He also, though, might be jailed for this. He was in court, not actually in court. Sorry, he was at a gun shop, I should say, out in the streets. And he decided, since he was released on bail, that he qualified to buy a gun. Apparently, so yeah, he said, I want to buy one. I want to buy one. People called that place to see whether or not he did actually end up buying the gun, because that would be illegal. That would be illegal. Apparently, people have reached out to that place to see about it. The place has hung up on people who've tried to call. They've also not disclosed whether or not Trump bought the gun. And all requests on Trump's team says that he has not purchased the gun. It was just something they said he wanted to do.
Yeah, he was touching the gun like it was like a little dildo or something. Like this is one, like rubbing down on it or whatnot. That boy ain't buy that gun.
You don't think he bought it
right now?
He didn't know what to do with it.
Okay.
He got that gun.
Here's the thing.
That guy, like, oh, Trump buys a gun.
That's the law right there. But go ahead, Bill.
Right. Here we are. Under the main federal gun law, 18 USC 922, it is illegal for merchants to sell firearms to people who are under indictment for crimes carrying sentences of more than a year. Blah, 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 blah. Jail.
Jail. Okay. Well, moving on, though. We do have the return of, This Week in Trump's a new segment, but we have the return of an oldie but goodie. You guys ready?
What did the Trump say? Did the Trump say?
All right.
I love it. I love it here.
I love it here. Is this your favorite place to work?
It's my favorite place to work.
What did the Trump say? Here we go. It's quick. Ready? Let's go.
Execution.
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 Extra cushion.
Execution, but I think he meant to say
extra croutons is what he was trying to say.
Extra croutons on a fish sandwich.
Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think it is. Extra croutons. Okay.
Execution.
Extra cushions.
Execution?
Like cushions. Extra cushions on the couch.
Execution might be the, if he's not exiting for extra croutons on that fillet of fish double mix burger he's having, it must be execution.
Extra cushion, says Dylan. Extra execution, says Darren. Okay. So no one really got it. I don't know why he pronounced it like this, but here's the full clip, you guys. First of all, not only listen to what he's trying to say, but listen to the conversation that got us here, okay? It's so stupid.
But if I'm sitting down and that boat's going down and I'm on top of a battery and the water starts flooding in, I'm getting concerned. But then I look 10 yards to my left and there's a shark over there. So I have a choice of electrocution or shark. You know what I'm going to take? Electrocution. I will take electrocution every single time. Do we agree? I will take electrocution.
Oh, wow. I would have never got there.
He really thinks he's the king. He thinks he's the mad king from the Game of Thrones. I want to be able to stand up there and say something and people eat it up.
What's he
done? He kept saying it too. He kept saying it. And also
throwing words together.
And also, why are we talking about the Titanic? What are we talking about, brother? Like, this is stupid.
I'm literally standing up there and babbles like a nutty old man in one of those little houses, and just they need him to be king. I don't get it.
He really said if I'm standing on a battery and there's a shark, huh?
I know what he did before that, because I've been there before. Believe me.
Because the question is, what kind of battery is supporting 400 pounds?
215 pounds.
15. Yeah, 15. Allegedly.
Which, by the way, Donald Trump declaring himself 215 pounds is nominated for Bro Talk Live Stunt of the Year.
Absolutely.
I'm actually going to take that picture and send it to Dr. Now and see what he thinks.
He's going to put that 400 calorie diet in that hospital.
And then he's going to be electrocution him.
All right, next up, we have to talk about Arkansas governor, let's say Alaska. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She's accused of doctoring documents surrounding a purchase that she made for $19,000. The problem is that she said that $19,000 purchase was for a podium, like a podium that you stand behind. Not any podium, this podium. You can get the same thing online for a few $1,000s. So the huge price tag that the company that she bought it from, Beckett Events LLC, charged the state of Arkansas remains a mystery. Why would they charge so much money? They reportedly had to raise the credit limit even on a government credit card for the purchase. And while the invoice was paid in June, the lectern didn't arrive for months later. The owner of that company, Virginia Beckett, says that her and her friend Hannah Stone apparently helped organize a January 6th rally. This is one of those pre-rallies that they had, like to hype everybody up. They were the host of one of those. And later, they turned up in Paris with none other than, guess who? Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She said that she was there on state business. Again, the lectern was paid for in the same month that she went to Paris.
Oh, convenient.
Convenient.
Oh.
When Sarah showed up in the crowd behind the newer $700 lectern from Amazon, she did so in her Sunday's best. You guys like this little outfit?
And that's why I was just about to say, for the podcast listeners, you can't see it, but I will say that she definitely did not steal that money. And if she did, she didn't buy no clothes with it. or makeup. Or she didn't use that money for personal use at all.
Ooh, that face disapproving old man.
Look at him.
Very much disapproving.
This one here is love. Absolutely, he doesn't disapprove. He loves that little Mennonite dress.
You think he likes it?
Oh, he loves it.
He said back in my day, all the ladies used to dress like this. I wish they would bring that back.
He in his head with a little whistle. He like the guy from Family Guy here. Ooh, Chris, come on over here.
Yes, like that guy. Yes.
Why are you able to do that?
Oh, Dex, Dylan getting you. He said you was just wearing that same pattern and color in Dominican Republic. So you
I really was. It really was.
Not too much on Miss Sarah. Not too much.
The same amount of leg out there she got to it. That girl want to be me. That's the problem.
Not too much on Miss Sarah, okay?
I'm just.
All right,
I want to know what she did. Real quick, I just want to know what she did to get an increase on her government travel card, because mine ain't increased in the last 5 years.
Look,
you gotta go to Paris.
You talking about a little come up though? She was Trump press secretary. Now she's governor of a state. That's a pretty big come up.
Did her dad quit? Did he?
I think he just
go
gave
on
it
to see the whistle.
Nepotism, nepo baby. No, that works.
Shocking.
All right, let's move on to the scoop.
Wait,
sorry,
real
you
quick.
have something to say?
This is Mike Huckabee's daughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
You never knew that, Dex? We've been talking about this girl for 6 years.
No, like that really, because the Sanders threw me off. Wow, Mike Huckabee. Okay.
She's married to some old regular degular.
And it has
that's why they all voted for.
Some commoner. She tried to get that name in case she needed, just in case she need to get rid of Huckabee.
Understood.
That's right. She said, "Regular platypus, Perry the platypus."
All right. There has been an arrest in the murder of Tupac 27 years after it happened. Police have arrested and charged Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, a former member of the Crip gang, a gang leader, with Tupac's murder. Keefe D. is the last person, I should say, alive that was in the car that pulled up beside Tupac in Las Vegas. And he hasn't been shy about it at all. Here's some of Keefe D's former confessions.
If he wouldn't even been out the window, we would have never seen him. My partner busted you. pulled up, I was in the front seat. Happened to see my friend, Chubb.
Shug looks over, he sees you.
Yeah.
He looks right at you.
Yeah, he looks at me.
You said the shots came from the back. Big Dre, Orlando. Who shot Tupac?
They keep it for the code of the streets. It just came from the back seat, bro.
So he says that he was in the front seat and it came from the back seat. He later added this detail about Tupac's reaction to being shot in a separate interview.
It looked like, he was trying to jump in the back seat or something. He was like breakdancing or some shit. Yeah.
Nope. Oh, not tonight, we don't. Oh, not tonight. Oh, no, baby. Nope. I ain't letting y'all do this tonight.
It looked like, he was trying to jump in the back seat or something. He was like breakdancing or some shit. Yeah.
I don't think I have the mental capacity for the show tonight.
Why did I have his camera and muted?
Oh, Jesus.
That was so nasty. Sorry, be professional, Jason. Be professional. That was 10 years or so ago. But now Keefe was prepared to be arrested. And he says, it is what it is.
So when it comes to the rumor that's been going around, man, that you might be getting arrested for the murder of Tupac, any last words?
Dude, I'm a man, I understand through it all, dog. Whatever the law got to offer me, I'm gonna come through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing tall through it all, dude. They do come arrest me, what the fuck I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm standing through it all. The law got me, homie. God got me, homie. That's why I'm still here and everything, dude. The law got me. And I'm not worried about that or nothing like that. What I'm gonna do. If they do come arrest me, all I want to do is just try to do the best, hire me some good attorneys and try to get up out the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have never found out everything. All that shit was a big cross. You know what I'm saying? It crossed me. All he did was he was in it for money gang, dude. You know what I'm saying? But nobody supposed to ever find out that bullshit, and dude was in there for money gang. And I'm done with that.
So we need to have what did the Keefe D say? Because the entire time I thought he was saying the lard got me. And I'm looking at this body and I'm like, it's very evident that the lard got you. Like I see
the Lord got
the Lord.
That lard got that back good. Okay.
He's been snitching for years on himself.
On himself.
Has been. Ain't and unprovoked as if
he got paid. He got paid by Vlad TV. He got paid by BET. So he got paid.
First of all, Vlad is a narc. So we don't even we don't even.
He did like 3 or 4 interviews with Vlad TV.
Of course he did.
Well, unless they want to put us on, then I'm good with him.
The whole story. For what it's worth, Tupac's former lover, Jada Pinkett Smith, posted
friend
on Contemporary. I posted on Instagram. Now I hope we can get some answers and have some closure. Rest in peace, Pac.
I don't condone domestic violence, but I think Will Smith slept around. He did.
You think he what?
He slept the wrong person. Stop it. He did. Like, this is getting out of hand. And I was talking to somebody about this earlier, and they're like, well, the media is blowing this up, whatever. And it's like, yeah, sure, the media reports on it every time something happens, but like, why do you feel like you need to comment every time this man's name comes up?
Monica and see murder. Like, it's just, once you
this is really getting out of hand. And you see what you're saying about your husband and making fun of him when it comes to this, and you consistently do this.
Dex.
She just ignores it. She don't know.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Have you looked at their family lately? Like, have you looked at them? They're all bald headed. She really wanted to marry Tupac, and the reality is Will Smith is not half the man Pac was. So now she makes everybody look like him. Ain't nobody got no hair in her family. As it is.
I don't like it. Will, stand up.
Someone else, another celebrity, another celebrity who had something to say about the whole situation was our friend of the show, Orlando Brown.
PD, a lot of other people, Vlad, and a lot of other people have interviewed Keith D about the actual night that Tupac died, and the cops raided his house, and right now they have a grand jury going, and he's probably going to be arrested for his part of the murder of Tupac.
He is Tupac.
Okay.
Can't arrest him if he's the man that died. Can't arrest him if he's the man that died. What the? Look at that man. Look at him. It's Tupac.
So what happens if they arrest him? Do you think he's going to beat the case?
They're not gonna arrest him. I just said he's Tupac. If they arrest him, they have to put him in Tupac's body. They're not gonna arrest him because they don't want to see. They're gonna let the man live. They don't want to see Pac up. That's what this shit is all about. They don't want to see. They don't want to see him living. They don't want to see him up. Even though he's alive, we all know he's here. They don't want to give him his body. That's what that is. They want him to look like a sucker every time he keep popping up and shit. That's not Tupac and how he will pop up. You fucking holograms and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Anything to add?
Well, you know, when it comes to like drugs and stuff like that and edibles and whatnot, if you take 4, that's what happens.
Oh, 4. Okay. Yeah. Delta 9s? The Delta 9s?
4 Delta 9s. That's what you get.
Well, we wish Orlando Brown the absolute best in his quest to locate the true body of Tupac Shakur.
And to come down off his high.
No way.
I mean, land that plane one of these days.
Down slowly, sir.
Because that boy is high as giraffe ass.
He's up. So we wish him the absolute safe passage back down to earth with the rest of us. Okay. All right. Moving on. We do love Orlando and we support him. We wish.
He looks old. So how old is he?
About our
cocaine.
age.
That's cocaine.
Allegedly, we'll see.
Okay.
Kanye's a new Kanye. He has a new album sort of full of rants that he wants to give out to everybody. Apparently, these are deep cuts from some documentary footage that he had. So, you know, me being me, I had to make the top 4 moments of Kanye's release rants. It's not a top 5 list. I only could find 4 decent moments. So he got stiffed on one. But here we go.
Cop shot the kid, Nas rapping all goddamn offbeat on it. Don't even want to shoot a video. They shoot the video, don't even tell me. These motherfuckers don't appreciate me. All these motherfuckers is trying to use me.
The only question I'm gonna ask with these are Kanye or Orlando. Okay. Just one word. Just let me know which one. I don't need an explanation. I don't need anything. So the first one is Kanye or Orlando.
For sure, Kanye.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes.
Number 3, I think you guys are going to vote Kanye for this one too.
I don't want nothing that looked like Elvis. He stole. That's how I was talking to fake Elvises right now.
Okay.
Give me an African pose.
An African pose?
The fuck I'm gonna do? I'm posing like fucking Elvis.
Show me.
Fuck is Elvis.
Okay.
Black Power, brother.
Okay. Like that one.
I like that one a lot, actually.
That one sound like William.
All right, number 2.
And I know my life is on the line when I'm talking, but I know ain't nobody gonna touch me because I'm too high profile. I'm not Triple X, so y'all can't take me out.
We're doing a photo shoot. Why are you talking? Shut up. Shut up and take the picture.
Triple X the movie or like?
I was like, did he drop a bar? I'm trying to connect.
Generation X, like from wrestling, like
Triple X. Vin Diesel. I think
I'm not Triple X. You can't take me out. I'm trying to figure out like what is that? Like what is that?
Hold on, I just got playing again.
And I know my life is on the line when I'm talking, but I know ain't nobody gonna touch me because I'm too high profile. I'm not Triple X, so y'all can't take me out.
Who was that? Like XXX Tentacion, who they did take out?
Yeah, I was calling that a telephone for the city. I don't want to hear about that. But no,
I ain't off medicine though. That's like not safe.
I'm concerned about his breath control. it gives asthma attack. Like I don't.
He's pushing that air.
Look. He said the lard. Look, Will. He said the lard is taking him out.
And number one,
fucking Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like "Fuck 'em" and you get some money. Yeah. You know, she was literally replaced. You know, Nicki Minaj purposely. That they put her there, and now she doesn't know what to do, and she's just a fucking. She has no idea what the fuck is going on. She thinks it's just a blessing from the universe. There ain't no blessing from the fucking universe.
Oh, the Nicki Minaj fans love that. That one I saw.
I love
that. You know,
that was a good. And you see, he was talking. He was talking in his good white lady voice. He was perusing through that magazine, licked his thing. Like,
ain't read a word.
Yes.
Thumbing through the Magnolia Handbook. Like, what are we doing? What's happening?
That boy was looking at the pictures. He wasn't reading a lick a word in that book. He's
coming through.
Just gossiping.
He literally on the phone gossiping with his grandmama. No effing universe.
And can you actually run that by again? Because it looked like he was on FaceTime at the end of that phone. You got the.
Here we go.
Fucking Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like "Fuck 'em" and you get some money. Yeah. You know, she was literally replaced. You know, Nicki Minaj purposely. That they put her there, and now she doesn't know what to do, and she's just a fucking. She has no idea what the fuck is going on. She thinks it's just a blessing from the universe. There ain't no blessing from the fucking universe.
I think that's right. Like, I'm gonna just start saying that ain't no blessing from the fucking universe.
Yeah, the blessing from the universe. Ain't no blessing from the universe.
Blessing from the universe. Using that tomorrow as a caption.
And
that was good.
The last and final thing I have to say about this: has he ever looked at the writing credits for his own albums?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Move, and we move.
If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff.
All right, guys. Beyonce has announced all that money you spent to go to the concert, went to the movie theater and saw it with everybody else. A 2-hour and 40-minute film Beyonce is releasing to AMC theaters. You can buy your tickets now. This is not a plug, but are you guys going to go check it out?
Can I tell y'all some delusional stuff?
Yeah, what's the delusion?
So I knew that it was the last day of the show or whatever. So I stayed up until 2:00 in the morning to see what the big announcement was. And like, they're like, oh, it's a movie. It's coming out in AMC theaters, this, that, and the third. And I woke up the next day and I realized I bought a damn near a row of seats in the movie theater. Like, what the hell was I doing? I looked, I was like, why did I buy all these tickets? Like, what are you doing with that? Like, I literally bought those, like, they're going to sell out all these tickets. And I bought like 6 tickets. Like, what the hell are you doing?
A lot of money.
I'm stupid.
You know, and I'm not saying like the energy though is going to be different, I'm sure, from being in the actual arena, you know, for a Beyonce. I'm sorry, the stadium. She didn't do arena, she did stadiums this time. But being in a stadium, I'm sure, was a much more enjoyable experience. But, you know, when you can see it for a fraction of the price, she is making this accessible for everybody. So do you feel good about our Queen Beyonce?
I'm still paying for them damn tickets. Like, it was expensive as hell.
Like your Klarna? Okay, I see you.
I'm still paying for the damn concert tickets. I was just like, wow, that was really a lot of money.
Bill,
Now,
as someone who didn't go, are you excited to see it in the movie theaters?
So I know that it's going to eventually come out on Netflix, but what got me was they said Taylor Swift released something in the movie theater. So I'm going to go see Beyonce because ain't no way in hell Taylor Swift can outdo Beyonce nowhere.
Oh, I didn't know Taylor did. Now I do gotta go.
Taylor did
I
$5
got to go see.
Taylor did $5 billion apparently as far as what do they call it? Contribution to the economy. Beyonce did $4.5 billion, but Taylor had like 18 more shows. So there's a difference in the amount of
I
shows.
think it's good overall. Though, like, look, people need to get out the house and do stuff or whatever. And for fans of both, I think it's great.
Yeah, so shout out to them. We thought Blueface might be going to jail for grazing a man with a bullet back in November of last year on the hand. But it turns out Blue one is
that boy's big.
That's
a good mugshot. Do people take bad mugshots these days? I don't get it. Like, why does everybody look good in their mugshot?
A big ass neck. Like I said, he was heading to jail for grazing a man with a bullet. This is the man taking a selfie of Blueface before I guess he thought he'd be taken away. Taking a with the caption "Pussy a N-word."
Those are the two words you decide not to say.
Oh, it was new, Pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who sung that song, Bill?
Josie. Is that Josie and the Pussycat Dolls?
Bing Crosby.
You got by Elvis.
I guess he thought he'd be taken away, but turns out the readers added context, and Blueface is not going to prison after all. It was 3 years of probation that he got and 24 to 60 months on a suspended sentence if he violates that probation. And the plaintiff in this case was not happy at all about it.
Right. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your full name, spelling your first and last name for the record.
Kentavious Trailer, Kenta, B as in boy, IUS, last name Trailer, TRAYLOR.
And Mr. Trailer, what is your testimony today for the court?
So first of all, I just want to start by saying thank you, Judge. I'm just completely disappointed in this complete process, actually. From the DA to his representation to him to everything. It's just all been a complete drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system. This crime has done nothing but take a toll on my life since the day it happened. I haven't been able to get work. Everything has gone down the drain. I just feel like this has not been done on my case. I mean, this hasn't been done on my behalf. I know people who get more time for stealing bubble gum, honestly. I know people who do more time for stealing TVs than they do for shooting somebody. I'm just completely disappointed in all of this. I hate the way my name was ridiculed in the social media before I could even find out about it. Like I said, just this complete process has been a complete drop of the ball. That's all I got to say about it.
His name is what now?
Kentavious. With a B, though. B is in boy.
But that's why he can't get into work.
Why not just call himself Ken? Like, and move on.
The crazy part about it, though, like, that guy was justified in how he feels. Like, you literally got shot. But it was weird because the more he talked, the more I'm just like, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm sorry you got shot, but like, no,
because the ball drew up with his parents. What his name?
What?
I hate you, bro.
I had no idea what you were cracking up about.
Oh, he said he asked what the guy's name was.
That's why he can't get
the name. That's why he can't get work because he got that name.
That boy name is Kentavious with a B as in boy. The ball didn't drop with the justice system, Kentavious. The ball dropped when your parents decided to name you Kentavious Trailer. What is that? And you are good and grown, and you didn't have the sense? God get better dishwater go change your name? Absolutely not. You deserve whatever because your name is indicative of what you allow. So you allowed that bullet because you kept that name when you got it done. I wish my mother would name me something crazy like Kentavious Daggone Trail. Please. Gotta change that thing first. That's like Raven Simone with a little accent over there. Y'all got to go. Simone. Y'all got to go with these names. Y'all got to go.
I can't.
Nope.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. That was very mean. But thank you for your astute analysis, Bill. Blueface has avoided jail time.
I'm identifying myself as the Ukraine in order to get government.
Thank you, Ukraine. Thank you, Ukraine, for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. If you guys are late to joining the show, Bill's calling himself Ukraine so we can send him some money. That is the thesis with that one. Because apparently the United States is sending Ukraine too much money. So Bill feels like if he names himself Ukraine, he'll get the money. You know. All right, Hip Hop 50 quarterfinals, guys. Here was your contestants, your people who you were able to choose. Dex is pissed. He's shaking his head already.
Yeah, y'all did me dirty with this one. What up?
They were voting on both BroTalkLive.com and also the IG channel.
Wait, just real quick, I will say thank you guys for the votes because it was like people really did turn out to actually vote for this, which is even more disappointing.
All right, so for number one seed Jay-Z versus Dr. Dre here in the tournament. The person who disappears is the person who lost. Dr. Dre lost.
Not the Thanos. You just
Jay-Z moving on to the final four in our tournament. The Notorious B.I.G. versus Outkast. I will say this. That means there's a tie. Okay, so the BroTalkLive.com people chose the Notorious B.I.G. For some reason, IG chose Outkast. I don't know what that's about, but I'm here to correct it if you guys are willing.
Yeah, Outkast. I mean, Outkast definitely loses here.
Do they?
I'm going with Notorious B.I.G. as well. That's two.
I'm going with Outkast.
Bill, who are you going with?
I'm also going with Outkast.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! This is revenge for that last time. I just all that.
No, I truthfully feel like Outkast is more of an impact than Notorious B.I.G.
I hope they put you in stocks, Bill, and they just keep you out there for days at a time. Quarter you.
Why would you? I'm gonna get Kentavious on.
All right, so we're gonna have to do. Oh my gosh, I don't know how we're gonna resolve this. A little. Should we do Rochambeau?
We're gonna stop being ridiculous and move on with the one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like, really, we're gonna do this?
Jason, if we do this here, I need this to happen again later on.
No, anyway, Notorious B.I.G.
Guys, tell us in the comments. We will let the live commenters.
I'm not letting people comment.
Notorious B.I.G. or Outkast, please vote in the comments. You guys will decide who goes.
Oh, you got your deck here. William did this on purpose, oh dummy.
Please let us know. We need this. We need this to move on. We're not going to be able to move on until we get some votes in for Notorious B.I.G. or Outkast. We'll come
in
back.
The words of my compatriot: "Stay mad and stay ugly."
I think mad but ugly. They can't help you.
Tupac, Lil Wayne. So here we go. Tupac, that was also a tie. Dex, Lil Wayne won the Instagram, right?
He did. Yes, I believe so.
And he won Bro Talk Live for Tupac. So this is a hard one. I think this is harder than the last one, honestly.
No, actually, even on the Instagram, it was a tie.
Oh, okay. So it was a tie on Instagram, and Tupac won the BroTalkLive.com one.
Honestly, in this one, I didn't vote. I skipped this one because I didn't know what to say.
I voted on this one, and this is going to reveal a lot about me. But I voted for Lil Wayne.
I think I'm gonna vote for Lil Wayne too. Bill,
I like Tupac.
We use reverse psychology on William. Let's move.
I guess I would go with Lil Wayne just to.
Okay, there we go. Lil Wayne. Thank you. Thank God. Someone picked Lil Wayne's.
I'll go with Lil Wayne.
I need your help with this next one, Will. Though.
We had DMX versus Drake. And Dex, honestly, is not going to take Will because DMX won on both sites.
Yeah, when I saw all this, and I mean, like, it wasn't even like.
I
feel like
DMX
it's
too.
payback for me
I
saying
was
everybody
like-
likes Drake. This is payback.
But I mean, like, Drake definitely had a bigger impact on the culture than DMX did.
Absolutely. But
Drake is definitely a bigger.
Right. Now you're saying anything.
Absolutely. I mean, it is great.
Drake has Michael Jackson and number one hits. Okay,
come on.
Just one hit away.
I'm telling you, Drake should stay over DMX, and I love DMX, but like,
we can't do nothing about it. Dax, they won both. It's not.
This is on show.
Yeah, but it's like people can't bring themselves to tell the truth in instances that involve. That's what it is.
Bill in March Madness. Sometimes the 7 seed makes the Final Four, right? Sometimes it happens.
Ooh, please don't remind me.
Sometimes it happens. Okay, so this time DMX makes it. So we're gonna go with Biggie in that battle against Biggie because those people responded in the chat. No outcasts are in the chat, so we're gonna go with Biggie there. So your Final Four: Jay-Z is going to end up facing DMX, and then you're gonna have Biggie versus Lil Wayne. So that's your Final Four. All right, you'll be able to vote tomorrow. This is the Hip Hop 50 tournament. Dex, you're not happy with this at all.
Because how does Drake not in the top? Like, this is
I
actually
can't do nothing about it. Like, I wish I could. You know, I preempted you.
You wait till I put the poll up tomorrow. I'm
I can't say Drake on it. Make sure you vote BroTalkLive.
I got a question. I got a question.
Whew. Sorry, Dex, but that had to happen.
It is now time for Q&A. Internet is acting a little crazy, but here's the point of the part of the show where you queue, and of course we do our level best, unless it's stupid, to answer.
I mean, and these
Let's see
both
what we
are
have tonight.
all right. So just gonna prep you. These both are kind of lackluster, but I cannot control the questions.
That's how bad they are.
I have no. Yeah, I prepped two because I didn't know. Bill.
The next one was what again? I didn't see
Bill.
that.
You're not gonna read it.
What? There's click that little button you got over there.
Huh?
Click that little button you got next.
Which button? Bill, you don't see it. Bill, you don't see it. It's not. It's not popping up.
My internet is acting crazy.
Oh, okay.
It's there now.
Okay.
Are you all comfortable with white people saying
the N-word?
The N-word with a hard R? Why or why not?
I wonder who wrote this though. Like,
yeah, I wonder. The person wrote. I'm just going to put them on blast. The person's first name was Frank, and I'm wondering if Frank was white or black.
What the fuck? Don't just say their name.
I mean, they didn't give the last
never
name.
tell it, Frank. Can you?
Wait, can I just say something real quick?
Yes.
Wait, don't want to say this.
No.
So
Say
I have a really close friend who is white, right? And he would never say the N-word. He would never say it. Like,
right.
In fact, he's not Frank. In fact, he would get mad if he heard somebody else say it or whatever, right? But recently I was hanging out with him and we had a really good time together, right? And I said, you know what? If you said the N-word, I really wouldn't even mind. And genuinely, I wouldn't mind. Like, if he said it, I would not mind. I wouldn't care. I'm not saying that I think everybody should say it, but I think some people it's okay for some white people to say it.
No, it's not. White people have said it for 465 years, and this is hard R.
We're in 2023 now, so new rules.
And this is the hard R? Okay.
Yeah, okay. And truthfully, I feel like Eminem could probably say it
I don't
too.
think anyone should say it with the hard R. I feel like that should be outlawed nationwide.
That's malicious.
Yeah.
And I
okay, fine. Can they say it with the A?
Frank. Let me tell you something, Frank. Go ahead and say it near me and see what happens.
The A is also a no, a hard no, but it's more palatable than the ER. The ER just goes.
It's not more palatable at all. No.
The ER goes to places you can't recover from. Like, you're not coming back from
y'all have no close white friends. Y'all have no close white friends that y'all be like, oh, if they said it, it wouldn't be the end of the world for me.
If they said it like in a rap song in the A, in the A, you know, there's a possibility that there could be a conversation and things could be salvaged.
I don't want to have a
But
conversation.
if there's a hard ER, you're using that in a specific way. There's no rap song, as far as I know, that uses the hard ER. So you're consciously making the decision to be as ruthless as possible. So there's no recovery for you. So no, you can't use the hard ER.
Not only do I not have any close white friends that I would allow to say that word, I'm not even listening to songs that got it in it because I don't want you to slip up.
Any songs that have the ER in it are country music songs.
We're not listening to it. We're listening to R&B only. I don't even want you to think. We're putting on Beethoven. I don't even want you to think that there's a lyric coming up where you're going to slip it out that malicious little flower ranger tongue of yours. It ain't happening.
I don't know. I kind of understand if we're going to have songs and stuff like that that's in it. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to hear everybody saying it, but I just feel like with my friend, I'm close enough with him that if he said it, truthfully, I know that I wouldn't be bothered by it.
No, not with the ER. No.
Maybe not the ER, but if they said it, like, I just don't think that I would be bothered.
You know, I try not to be deep, right? I try to keep it surface. But the problem is music executives keep allowing it in our music to desensitize us so that when somebody does come along and you invite him to the cookout, you're okay with it. I don't like it. I don't want you to even think we listening to the song. We're not even putting on DMX because if I hear it, I'm gonna take this math textbook and I'm gonna scrape the taste buds off your tongue. Don't even think I don't even want you to think about it. Ain't no room for you to say it. You said it 400 plus years with malintent. You ain't saying it no more. And if you do, there's consequences and repercussions. Kingdom blessings. If you have any more questions, do email us at www.brotalklive.com/questions. Jason
and Company. Jason and Company. Yo.
The theme for today's batch of videos is confrontation. Confrontation. When things go awry. First up. This happens when someone tries to it seems like confront a government worker, a government employee. I'm not sure if this is a senator or not, but here's what happens.
Hey, there you go. Representative, do you support Trump's call to shut down the government?
He has not called me, and I do not support you wearing black socks with short pants.
He let him know what time it was and just showed it
Not get you out of here like this.
That was very nasty. Number 2 happens when a football meets a fish.
Oh! Is she okay?
Oh! Remember in Brady Bunch when they threw that football and mashed Marshall's nose? You got to be the unluckiest in the arena. Like, that is wild.
I'd be pissed off if that ball wore me out and I heard someone yell, "Is he okay?"
Like literally 2 seconds after I just got hit. Like, let me find out. Like,
okay, you saw him.
I gotta pick my nose up or something. Like
can I find if I still have it?
What that football do?
Mash that nose up like she was. He said,
That nose was smoothed out.
Smoothed out.
All right, next up we have Shorty Shorty, who is a rapper from Baltimore. Hit song called Bet You Ain't, or Bet You I should say. And here he goes at a concert.
On West Side Hoover, what I look like, nigga? Dead homies, what I look like, nigga?
On Dead Homies. So apparently the guy was throwing up a set that wasn't allowed in that establishment. had not paid its dues to be able to be thrown in that establishment, and he caught the consequences. So you can see here at the beginning that you know what to look for. What happened. Everybody backed up like neighbor.
It was only 17 people in there, but you walk up to the front of the stage to show the person that you're gonna pull a stunt. Like, that is bold.
In a club full of 17 people by yourself.
By yourself.
Very bold. All right, no comment, Ty. You good? Nothing. All right, Bill. This one enthusiastically please you.
I
This
heard a
happened
lot of my people. I didn't see a lot of my people.
Ah, okay, I see. The Q&A. Okay. Here we go. Restaurant customer does not have a great time inside of said restaurant.
Please come down. No, I'm not coming down. You got mice running around here. You talk about me come down. What the fuck? Please? No. Please come down. Hello. I'm doing my best. I will be there as soon as I can.
That lady said, girl, it's gonna be on the plate anyway, so just go ahead and sit down.
Oh my God.
No. Those are not endorsed. Those comments.
Please come down. No, I'm not coming down. You got mice running around here. You talk about me come down. What the fuck? Please? No. Please come down. Hello. I'm doing my best. I will be there as soon as I can.
All right.
What she said?
I'm not gonna say.
We're not doing, guys. Are you like? Come on. Little face. But she gonna yell. No, you say me come down. No, she didn't say me come down. She said please.
That phone started ringing. She said, "I ain't got time for this. Like, stay up there, whatever." And did you see the guy that the people that were sitting there? They want to eat their food so bad, but just eat the food. It is what it is. Like, oh Jesus, Kung Fu Karen up there don't want to get out the store. Come on now.
I'm gonna miss y'all. It's my last week.
Look, after today, this will be the only job I have, so I need to.
Yeah, y'all not about to fuck with me.
We ready to get tired. High paying job. So you actually gonna have to work for the show for once.
When we first started this little show, I was making like what y'all make. I can't be doing.
Oh, what y'all make? Oh, very nasty. All right, who's winning it? Is it
the last one for sure?
But it's not socks with them shorts.
No, he wore him out. I kind of like that one.
It's not socks with the shorts.
One.
All right, let's watch.
He did wear him out.
Let's watch those last two again. All right, the first one and the last one.
Hey, there you go. Representative, do you support Trump's call to shut down the government?
He has not called me, and I do not support you wearing black socks with short pants.
Called him a nerd. He said, "You effing nerd." Get out of my face. Who are you?
That was a good one.
They got the camera in that fit. I was like, yeah, you onto something, brother.
He said, "I do not."
He gave him a once over. He said,
He said, "Look this nerd out of here. Who is this?" I don't support that. Okay. And last but not least, one more time we review the woman standing on the chair because of the mic.
Please come down. No, I'm not coming down. You got mice running around here. You talk about me come down. What the fuck? Please? No. Please come down. Hello. I'm doing my.
I think it's not competitive. I think it's a Chinese one.
I told you, Kung Fu Karen. Like that's the winner.
I definitely think it's Kung Fu Karen.
What did you say, Dutch?
Kung Fu Karen. I feel like that's it.
Did you just? Oh, I'm leaving, guys. I'm miss y'all.
When food is involved, my first question I always ask is WWDND. What would Dr. Now do? And that one standing up on that counter, honey, you've already figured your calories for the year. Come on down and keep on eating.
Okay, now you're
we're racist. We're fat shaming. What?
Todd, can I tell you, every show before the show starts, I think, do I have anything in here that's fodder for Bill and Dex to just use and lose as a demographic or a race or get us in trouble? And I think how long and hard, and I really tried. And I think
you put this out and you thought they could
say I failed in not identifying that clip as being fodder for Bill's fight.
Listen, I'm very excited about this one because I get to go out on my last show for a seats week. So guys, if you have any seats this week, hit your boy up with his last seat. Very excited for this one, guys. It's been real.
Way to go out. So we've renamed it from Kung Fu Karen to Mickey Mouse Diner. That is the name of.
Oh, he's so PG. Darren is so PG with it. I love the. I could never.
We don't need no diner.
Thank you, Darren. We appreciate it.
We do appreciate
that. Let's see.
My face, I got seats.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I have a quick seat I'll give out real quick. So, like I told you guys, I had COVID last week.
I have so
you still have it. It's been a week. Like you still have it.
No, I'm done. It's my system now. I had COVID and I wanted to just get like
pears on your shirt. What kind of fruit is that?
Lemons, because I make every lemon to a lemonade every single time.
I thought those upside down pineapples. All show.
Oh, you thought he was a swinger?
Or maybe he was. Maybe that's what he was.
Upside down pineapples.
But anyway, I made my appointment with CVS with a pharmacy. And with the pharmacy, and then I get ready to go take my test. They send me the text messages like, hey, your test is getting ready to come up. I'm like, okay. As I'm getting ready to go to the store, I get a call and I'm like, oh, they're probably calling to verify. And I answer and she's like, hey, you have a test coming up in 15 minutes. And I was like, yes, I do. And then she's like, oh, well, we don't have any more tests in the store. I was like, oh, but I verified it last night and I verified it again this morning. She's like, yeah, but we don't have any more tests. I'm like, oh, so like, what am I supposed to do to verify if I have COVID or not? She's like, well, I can make you an appointment at another location. Mind you, every other location charges you $70 to take a test now. I'm like, well, I think that I would rather go to this one. It's very convenient for me. It's close to me, so forth and so on. She's like, well, we ain't got no more tests. And then she's like, so would you like me to schedule you to go somewhere else? And I just hung the phone up because what am I supposed to say to you? Do you know that she had the audacity to call back? And I was like, hello. And she said, I think we got disconnected. I said, no, I hung up because what you told me was ridiculous.
Disconnected.
That's nasty, Dex.
It's very nasty. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, that's nasty that you would be nasty to her and hang up on her. She was just telling you that she ain't had no test. What you want her to do? What's she supposed to do? Just poke test out her ass? What's she supposed to do?
Well, I know you knew you didn't have no test 2 minutes ago. I know you knew that you didn't have no test when you opened the store up this morning. Why are you telling me now? 15?
She don't do the online store. That's not her job. The online store is not her job. So you taking it out on her and hanging up on her and being nasty to her. That's not even her job.
Oh, you think I took it out on her being nasty to her? Because what I really could have done is went over there and coughed in her face. Then I really would have taken it out on her, but I didn't. I stayed at home. So you should be thankful that the only thing I'm giving you is a seat because I could have gave you a little bit more than this. Just saying.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's all I got for the week.
You need the seat, okay? I don't have a seat. I'm fine in my world. I don't have any more children coming. I am perfectly great. Everything's sealed up. Nothing's getting out of here. So everything in my world is good. My children are growing to be sprouts. Bella's doing great in soccer. She is undefeated in her league. It's a non-competitive league, but she's still 4-0. I've been keeping score.
I love that you care so much.
I definitely keep score. She has a goal. She's an aspiring midfielder. You know what I'm saying? She's not all up in the action, but she's definitely going to get the ball. She's going to get it where it needs to go. So shout out to Bella, 5-year-old soccer league, 4-0 undefeated. So I'm proud of her.
I am going to be a negative Nancy, and I'm going to give out a seat, though. That was great positivity, right? Positivity. Here I come.
What did the will say?
Electrocution. So, I just, my seat is to all the people that have no shame. At some point, somebody's got to pick back up some shame in America. Ain't nobody got no shame about nothing. I'm not going to go specific.
They got Sexy Red up here coming on CBN. At CBN in the morning, Sexy Red going to be on with the ghost of Pat Robinson. It ain't no shame out here. None. Okay? None. She's made 2 songs with the same exact lyrics now with Sukiyana. I don't know what's going on, but I think you might be on to something.
There's no shame. In music, we've died and gone to sample hell.
Oh yeah, Coil Ray.
Everybody
are like, not to sound old, but low key terrible. I'm like, oh my god.
Songs, they be here 1 second, gone the next.
Like you just put a classic thing on it, like,
that would be taken care of.
Over it and make it awful. But anyway,
that's because ain't nobody got no shame. Nobody shamed or nothing.
It's not even that nobody got no shame. The people who got the money is the people who want us to feel ashamed. Like that Scooter Braun. He the main one. I want y'all to say nigga as many times in the song as y'all can. Like I feel like that's what he be saying to people.
So. I feel like you do say it. I'm just saying y'all need to get some more shame about you. Everything you do don't need to be bold and loud and proud. Go ahead and get you some shame. Sit back and relax and wallow in your filth in the dark like people used to do. With some shame.
Put you on a slip.
Speaking of shame, my seat goes to the recent study that came out, and I was like, someone sent that to me, and I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
What's
they
the
were
recent
like,
study?
Yelling at your children has the same effect as sexual abuse. I said, no, the fuck it doesn't. I don't care what you said. Like, no, it doesn't. Like, who did that? Like, what kind of sick person did that study and then said, yeah, and compared yelling? I'm like, you expect somebody to believe that yelling at your children? I'm like, no, you're sick. And like, you're sick. Your people are sick.
That's your response. You're sick. Like,
you're sick. I'm like, you're disgusting.
You're sick.
You sat there and put out that, you know damn well that's not even almost true. Like, come on, that's sick.
I know we usually like to end on a high note, and I think we probably still can, but I do want to just put this out there. This is somewhat like breaking news that's happening right now. And this actually is a seat that needs to be given out to whoever is doing this. I think it's actively happening right now. There is an active shooter that's on Morgan State's campus, and there's reports that kids have been shot and killed, and this shooting on college campuses, this shooting in public places. I think we talk about this way too much, but something needs to be done about this. And enough is enough when it comes to this active shooting stuff, to these murders, to this killing. And while we're at it, there is a person in Philadelphia who jumped on the back of somebody's car with their children in there and shattered the windows. Seated for that too. The violence in this country literally needs to be stopped. Enough is enough when it comes to the violence in this country.
Yeah, we're praying for everybody at Morgan State. We hope that everybody's safe. That is crazy. I'm just now seeing the news. Wow. I hope I'm from Baltimore, so that kind of rings home. Hits home. It's on the east side of Baltimore, in a rough neighborhood, but not one that's known for gun violence in that respect, as far as shooting up schools and stuff like that. So that is pretty crazy. Interested to see how that one evolves. But we can end on a good note. Sorry, Ty, I still have you up on the screen. Just
Oh no, I'm not.
Something. I do have a good note though, because good news, guys. The McRib is coming back this November. So
For that, that has been another edition of Bro Talk Live. We're out.